Hello and welcome to this World of Tanks subscriber replay, and this clip comes to us from Evolution EPC, and he is driving the KV-2, which is a tier 6 Russian heavy tank, and we are on the Sigfried line. Now I know I haven't brought you any actual gameplay subscriber replays or my own for a while. I left a comment on one of my other videos explaining that I've had a lot of things going on recently, so I've been unable to bring you much footage. So hopefully everything is absolutely sorted now, and I should be able to bring you a lot more content, World of Tanks and otherwise. So I remember this game being pretty good from what I remember. I do watch every single replay that you guys send in, so please keep sending them in. I've had this one for quite a while, and I do seem to remember it being quite a good replay. So let's just get into the game. So it's an encounter battle on Sigfried line, so everybody just making their way to the cap point. That KV-1's been a little making a bit of a nuisance of himself there. So everyone seems pretty spread out at the moment. You've got a few guys on the left flank, a few guys on the right flank. We've got a scout on the far left there, unfortunately just been taken out. He'd obviously been tracked and then destroyed by his counterpart, who's just taken up a position over on the left flank there. So it looks like they'd gone for an early cap, but then maybe being spotted by somebody, or maybe pushed out by the fact that somebody had turned up. Now they're not doing too great at the moment. They're already losing 3-0. Probably thought the medium tank was going to make an appearance there, but just decided to hang back and not get his face blown off. This T-34-85 though, if he doesn't take cover, then he's going to be in serious trouble. Oh, that he is lucky. Oh, but the M8. So sorry. Goodbye. If you don't already own one, then I would recommend to anybody to buy the KV-2 with the giant derp cannon, because it's so much fun to play, especially when you one-shot lower tier tanks. But still losing 5-2 unfortunately, so going to have to see if he can get in there and equalise some of this score. Luckily he spots the M7 there. Let's see if he can get a good shot on him. The only problem with the KV-2 is because it's got such a long reload time, you really, fantastic shot there, you really need to make sure that you're going to hit before you pull the trigger, because if you don't hit, if you haven't left it long enough and you don't hit, you've got to wait almost 30 seconds to reload that massive cannon there. So he's almost reloaded, so he's just going to pop out, and he easily should be able to take this guy out. There you go. So that's 3 shots, 3 kills so far for Evolution EPC. So it looks like he's just doing a bit of flanking manoeuvres now. Unfortunately, team's still losing 6-5. Looks like he took a shot there, probably from a hidden tank destroyer, or even a piece of artillery, but luckily managed to do 0 damage, as it was a glancing blow on the top of his turret. So it looks like they're going for a cap again, and there is a KV-1 hiding around this corner here, so probably going to see what he can do about him. No, it looks like he's hidden behind the building, so nobody else really seems to be in a good position to stop this cap from happening, so it looks like our friend's going to have to do that after getting a shot on this KV-1. 77% down to 0% with a single shot. Like I said, KV-2 with the derp cannon, immensely fun to play. So it looks like the team is just closing the net around this capture point now. As you can see, people are coming in from the north and the south. So going to get himself around this corner and see how much havoc he can cause, because they've still got a decent amount of capture points even though they're getting surrounded. So going to see if he can take out this Jagdpanther. It's going to be a bit of a audacious shot there, but fantastically managed to take him out as well. So that's 5 kills so far for this guy, evened up the score at 10-10. Now they're going to try and see if they can get a bit of a pincer manoeuvre on this VK. Although it doesn't look like his friend's following, it looks like his friend's kind of just... In fact, what is he doing? Is he just sitting there? No, he is. He's going around the other side and trying to trap him in a pincer manoeuvre. So as you can see, this gun doesn't take out everything in a single shot, but it does take off 50% of the health from this VK. But now he's got to wait the almost 30 seconds for it to reload. So the idea is just get in his face, push him back, and hopefully his friend the KV-1, who should be coming up behind him, can immobilise him, and they managed to take him out no problem whatsoever. So they've uncovered the artillery now, and fingers crossed they're going to hope that the artillery doesn't turn tail and run. Going to hope that they didn't realise they'd been spotted, although they seem to have re-stealthed. So finally, for the first time in this game, they are winning 12-11, and if this guy can let his crosshairs... Well, apparently he doesn't need to let his crosshairs focus in. He must have a good gunner in this tank, as he was able to hit that while the focus of his gun was quite dispersed. So it was a good shot there. Personally, I would have let the gun focus in a little bit longer. So there was a tank destroyer hanging around here somewhere, so just going to see if we can find this guy and ruin his day. Because this tank with this gun just tends to ruin people's days. So there's the tank destroyer, SU-85B, and he has no idea what's about to hit him, as he's just sitting there taking it. So managed to take him out. So what have they got left? It is a 3001p, and on 1% life. If I was that guy, I wouldn't even bother. I'd just let these three guys get the cap and save myself a bit of a repair bill. But unfortunately, he seems to be in that little nook, and if he doesn't get himself out quickly, he is going to be encircled and then finished off. So we're just gonna see if our friend could get the last shot, but unfortunately not. The KV-1 managed to get that one for him. So fantastic fantastic battle from Evolution EPC there. Thanks very much for sending that clip in. Just have a look at the achievements. Decent amount of experience and credits. Destroyed 8 and detected 1. And the Top Gun medal. So fantastic game. If you guys have got yourselves a good replay, then please send that in to replay@screenreality.com. That's replay@screenreality.com, and I'll do my best to feature the best and most exciting as often as possible. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.